All right, it looks like we're getting this party started. This is Mike D for Bad Boys TV. We're at the Western BCA 2022 25th anniversary. What? Championships. Brought to you by Chinook Winds Casino and Resort. They are making this happen, I'll tell you what. We also want to give a special shout out to Littman Lights, providing all the lights and so many things for so many years here in Lincoln City. And for all of the BCA, CSI, I don't even know anymore. So many places. Criffs. And we got some other sponsors we'll talk about later. Right now we got Ambang, 688 Fargo versus Lake MacKay, 704. If you know these guys, you know this is going to be a strong match. It may take 16 minutes. If you did that pay-per-view Tyson fight where it went, 4 seconds, this might be like this. These guys might run out like speed pool. I don't even know. I know I played Dexter this tournament, and he made me cry. And Lake is really good. Both elite singles. This is not finals. This is just the tournament. It's day 2, so there's that. And I got Sam Rabito joining me on the mic. Sam, let's speak so I can hear if it's working.
Hi, Mike.
It's totally working.
Thank you for letting me have some airtime here.
Oh, I love you. I'm glad you're jumping up. I know you got about 17 years more experience than me at this, so I'm glad you're jumping in, man.
Oh, I've been playing pool for 25 years.
All right. I remember playing you at a bar on Broadway in Portland on 22nd or something when I first met you. Playing a 5 game. You ran out, I think, 5 games in a row, you son of a gun.
Oh, I thought it was like 12.
It was a lot. I just know that. All right, so Lake's on the 5 ball. He's choosing solids here. Pulling it back for the 4. I like that. Beardy McBeardy on the chat. I saw your Fargo robustness. Yeah. These guys play strong.
You got to take that one now.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah, he's just joking around. It's about robustness. Thank you, Dexter. All right, Dexter giving me his shout-outs. Thank you, sir. Dexter's BDQs. His favorite pro player is Lake MacKay. That is so cute. He's playing his favorite person. Pinoy of Vancouver, BC, Filipino fella. And the Garage. All right. And as long as we're doing this, Lake's playing with the Predator. He wants to shout out Sarah B., his bestie, and Young Guns. He's sponsored by Young Guns. Lake's a hell of a player. One of my favorite Pacific Northwest players. What's that, Sam?
What do you like for the key ball here?
For these guys, it's the 7.
You think so?
Yeah, if you could go 4-7 side, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. These guys are so strong. I mean, I'm looking at this just thinking, well, no balls are touching. Let's see how he does this. This is more where I'm at. He's got a lot of ones that could be a key ball. The 8 goes in the side. The 11's definitely blocking the corner. That's an issue.
Sure. Draw back for the 6. Oh, no. Drifted for the 3. I've got to get used to these angles. I can't see angles sometimes. But that was a good shot.
I'm a real world guy myself. I like to stand anyway because I'm antsy. All right, on the 3 ball, I think getting shape for the 6. No, he's passing it up, trying to get on that 4. He finds that 4 a little awkward, I believe.
Yeah, see, I thought the 7 was the awkward one for me.
Yeah, now he landed on the 7, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah. These tables are spinning really fast. Do you use any English on them?
They're so fast.
They're
so fast. I got perfect shape playing Dan Louis 3 times where I thought I dogged it. I let go of the cue ball and thought, oh, no, what am I doing? And it landed perfect.
Wow.
Okay. Tables are fast. It might look like Lake's playing with the break cue. He's not.
Looks like a carbon fiber.
Yeah, but he's got the break, the sport butt, and I don't know if it's the break or the sport, but either way, that's one of the. I like that butt. It's got a great grip, the sport grip. All right, he's on the 6, and Sam was asking about the key ball, and this is kind of wise because Lake MacKay or Jim down the street at the bar. I mean, if you don't have shape on the 8 ball, it's an issue. That was a strong push forward. I like that.
Yeah. I've only used that shot on these tables a couple times because they're just rolling forever.
Yes.
And that makes me tentative when I'm shooting.
You see Lake on the back of his
stun forward shot.
Yes. You see his Young Guns on the back of his shirt.
That's one of his sponsors.
Sponsored by, yeah, exactly. Lake's a nice guy too. I know everybody I know really likes Lake.
So Young
Good
Guns,
fella.
I don't think that's the people that own the royalties to Emilio Estevez's movie, right?
I don't think so, although you never know. You get a few generations into stuff like that and things can really change. Look at Nabisco. Uh-oh, did he make that? Net. Oh boy, that definitely hit the point. All right. Lake on the board, race to 7. Elite Singles. Our other sponsors, we're going to throw them in. We got Legends Billiard Room in Beaverton, Oregon. A huge place, 9 foot, 7 foot, and a lot of league. Every kind of league you could shake your stick at, but BCA is the best. Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington. Beautiful place. A pool hall you could take a date on, as far as I'm concerned. And I think they're 24 hours with a key card. You'd have to Google it. Savage Billiards, that's Mark Evans from here in the Pacific Northwest. Great guy. And he's got a booth here too. Side Pocket in Eugene, Oregon. Rose City Billiard Club, I'm a member. Rackham Billiards, Burgers, and Brew, Medford, Oregon. It sounds like such a nice place, but if you go there and play one pocket, you might not like it. There's some strong players there. CSI, Key Sports International. Yep. Players Sports Bar and Grill in Everett, Washington. We got a few of those. Players Club Limited. Western BCA, best league in America. Railbirds Production, for my money, the best streamers out there. Kevin Ross and Sherry. Lippman Lights, my personal sponsor. The lights, we couldn't say anything better about it. Cheapcues.com. Players Sports Bar in Kennewick, Washington. It's the second one. All right, Lake's breaking. And I don't know if he's breaking with his regular cue, if he switched cues. I got a feeling Lake plays with just one cue. He does have a little extension on it, looks like. Add some weight. Nothing went down.
That was a second ball break.
It wasn't a second ball break. I didn't look. I was ended up doing all that stuff. Dexter's in a hole. Maybe a little one pocket safe. Just a little rub and land under the 9. Yeah, that's a stroke of a one pocket safe, I would say. Yeah.
Looked good to me.
There's a guy named Sean Lewis out of Seattle that's got some moves when it comes to those. Also, a guy Al Perez out of Vancouver. Now, see, Lake knows how to play one hole too. Yeah, these are all one pocket shots. He's taking the weight off his cue. All right, so he's got one of the small extensions, one of the 3 inches. He just took that off. Get rid of the weight, lighten up that cue a little bit. Dexter's smiling. Dexter's a good-natured fella, great opponent. He beat me yesterday, and about 2 minutes later comes over, big smile on his face, and starts talking about how hard the game was, and that these tables feel really claustrophobic to him a little bit, and but just a sweet guy, nice guy.
So that's one of the other shots that is not practiced, is these little tickies right
Definitely,
here.
that tickie's good job.
The break shot, you have to. You have to
practice
the break, even the stroke and things. And people have asked me, how do I get better at breaking? Okay, reduce by 10%.
Right, yes, sir.
Focus on your aim. That would be helpful. Another little nice draw shot. It looks like he does not have an open one. If he's frozen to that rail, he can't really make a good tickie. These are so careful shots.
Oh, I will throw Rick under the bus in a second. Watch me. I'm hoping Rick's going to tell this guy that we got a tech thing. All right, so we got the ref up here, which maybe we needed him 2 shots ago, by the way. Legal, as far as I'm concerned. All right, that's I like this ref. I don't know his name.
Sam Al Gabby.
Sam, okay.
It's actually Sasan.
Okay, but he goes by Sam?
He goes by, I don't know if he just likes me that much or if that's his
nice guy. I've seen
nickname.
him all over. Really nice guy.
He is a great guy.
And he likes pool a lot. He's a big fan of pool, which maybe is silly to say, but a lot of these refs are big fans of pool, and it's a big part of why they do this. And he is one of them.
He actually plays in Vegas when he goes.
He's a player
to ref. Yeah.
I
think he qualified and played here.
I believe that.
Yes, he did. I forget where.
He's watching me play a little bit. I know not to pat myself on the back. He likes my game, and he's always real friendly with me. He thinks I'm a good player, and thinks it's interesting that I do other stuff. And yeah, he's a good guy, man. I like him.
Your stroke is taller than you. You know, I'm always jealous of people with a nice big fluid stroke. That's what you have.
I think so. It's from playing young. I think feel comfortable with it. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
So that went wrong a couple different ways. One, he missed the 14, but more importantly, as you might have noticed, he pocketed the 8 ball. So that is going to get Dexter on the board. 1-1.
You don't see that one very often.
You don't. No, you don't. I have a sad story to tell you. I played Dexter Elite Singles, my first match. Not the guy I wanted to try necessarily. I was hoping to get everybody's Aunt Betty or something. I don't know. But anyway, I got Dexter. It is what it is. Like on rack 2, I knocked the 8 in the side my third shot or something. Boom.
Because you're nice.
I flew at a ball, and
Dexter doesn't have enough talent. You
right. That's not right. Exactly. Boost. That's what Dexter needs is a free game. Yeah. Oy.
I keep telling everybody, Mikey D, he is a great guy.
Right. Yeah. I'm very giving. Very giving.
Yeah. I learned something from somebody a couple of years ago when we had this. Turn off the social when the game starts.
Oh man. Yeah.
Talking between racks and this and that. But as soon as that break is going, stop.
Yep.
It's not social anymore. There's a ball.
All right, he made the 2. I like his break. I was actually talking to my son. He's getting ready to come down here. He wanted some break advice. I told him to go on YouTube and get the Chinook Winds Open and look for Sky Woodward and copy his break. And it's the same break Dexter just did. About 8 inches off the rail, middle of the table, about a 6-inch, 8-inch bridge stroke, whatever you want to call it, and a pop. Pop that cue ball so it lands 3 inches on the breaking side of the side pocket so it can't get kicked in the side pocket. Oh, it's just deadly. And that's what he just did.
A nice little hop. I like stripes here. You've got that 14 that can go in the side after the 9's out of the way.
Yeah, I hate shots like after the break. I always want an easy shot after the break. Yeah, to me this 10 looks like a rattler.
I think he's just going to roll it.
But I'm not Dexter. Yeah, nope, good shot. And that's why I'm not Dexter. Good shot, Dexter. On the stream, we got Kobe. What's up? What's up, Kobe? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. I don't know what the good advice is, but all right. 70% off. Yeah, I agree. 70% break on the bar table. I totally agree with. All right. I think that'll do it. Okay, so he's looking at.
This cut's going to travel.
Yeah, it is. That cue ball's going to move, isn't it? Now, he might be able to break out that 14, though, on this. We'll see. This is tough. He's definitely got to stretch out.
I don't know. I like the 14 in this side. I think I'd try to leave it and get shape on the 15
you might be right, because the 11's dead, right? He's got insurance.
Yeah. And I think now the...
Now, this is what I find about Dexter playing him. He looks at all his options. Dan Louie is a guy like that. He looks at all his options. He may even pretend to shoot it. Not pretend, but like get a feel for it. Like, what would this feel like?
Oh, you have to.
Dan Louie gets down a lot on balls just to check it out and see what it feels like. And I see Dexter do that too. And it's dangerous, my friends. Anybody that does that, watch out for them.
Oh, they're dangerous.
They're dangerous. No, they're dangerous. Gotcha. I'm saying dangerous folk do that, because what he's doing is he's trying out and thinking, all right, do I make it or miss it? You know how when you're on a shot and you think this doesn't feel right and you still pull the trigger? These guys don't.
What do I need? Where's the cue ball going?
Right, exactly, yeah. They get down, and if it doesn't feel right, they don't shoot it.
That 14
it's a crazy
ball
theory.
Was clear in the corner past the 10 before that.
Yeah, he's sitting nice now.
So he's still fine.
I wonder if he's going to take this 15 while he's at it.
I don't know if he can see it.
8 ball, I feel like the plan changes every time the cue ball lands. You gotta readjust a little bit.
He can't see the 15. He's
it's
going
the most fluid roadmap ever. Kelly Smith on the stream says, does Atwell play? Atwell does still play. I'm not sure if he's playing league, though, so he wouldn't be qualified for this. And I really don't know how active he is. He just played in the Northwest Cup, and he played amazing. We played out of Ox Billiards, again, the fanciest pool room you're ever going to see, and he did great. He played like Glenn Atwell of 1986. Yeah.
With a broken foot.
He did have a broken foot. Either that or he was faking it for sympathy. You never know those old school guys, right? They'll gamble with a broom. They'll do all sorts of stuff. You don't want to put anything past them, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Speaking of that, Brad Gowan's here. Brad Gowan, famous for gambling with the pool cue, with the broom, is a pool cue.
Funny you should mention that. I'm walking in. I got a ride from a guy at the hotel. I was ready to walk here.
Okay.
And the guy gets in the elevator, right before me with a pool cue. I'm like, you know me.
I bet you know where you're going, right?
Everybody's
yeah,
my friend on this planet.
Right,
Yeah, I'm like,
right.
hey, dude. So he gives me a ride. He gives me a ride, and then as we're walking into the place, there's this guy outside on the bench.
I know who it is already.
And
I've seen him a million times out there. That's where he lives.
Just like Brad Galvin.
He looks just a lot like Brad,
and
yeah.
I did a double
Crazy
take,
similar
and
to him,
he
yeah.
saw me doing a double take,
Yes,
and he
right.
just kind of like smiled or whatever. And I went over and I'm like, I'm sorry, you look just like Brad Galvin. And he smiled even bigger. He's like, I am Brad Galvin.
Okay, I got to say here just a second. That went horribly wrong, and I'm really
Yeah.
surprised that happened.
No
The
kidding.
9 clipped the 14. It went down. He looked a little disgusted and looked behind him. I'm just not sure.
I didn't see that
I'm
shot.
just not sure. Yeah.
I don't think he can cross bank it past the 3 in the side.
He's not happy. Yeah, he
No,
probably
he's
would
not
like to go get a glass of water now. I'm sorry, Dexter.
You
Oh,
got to get over it and make
all
the
right,
shot.
on the chat we got Clifford says, that was 5 months ago. Hey, Cliff, how you doing? Yeah, I guess I'm recruiting for the next team, huh? I guess, yeah, here we are. And Guy, don't be sorry. Yes, Stan Tarango is strong like a champion. My God, are you kidding me? Yeah, he's playing great. I will say,
breaks, right?
I will say, I don't know how long you've been around, but or haven't been around, but we got James DeVee now, who's playing amazing. We have some other really amazing players that have emerged here in the Pacific Northwest. So he's not the dominant force that maybe he used to be, but through no lack of skill. It's just that I would say the general skills gotten way better.
He's doing a one-rail kick on this. He's got to hit a little bit.
He's kicking into the 14 and taking it to the bottom
Yeah.
right-hand pocket, huh? Oh,
Look at that shape.
Look
though.
at that.
Look at that shape.
he hit that pretty good.
Oof.
He almost had shape. That could have, it didn't work, but, could have been a lot worse. I'm sure Lake is respectful of that try.
Oh,
Dexter's so nice. He's getting the cue ball for Lake right now. If you're playing me, you're getting your own cue ball, buddy. Excuse me while I sit down in disgust and frustration. Wow. All right, Lake's got some decisions to make, but I mean, obviously, he drove down here hoping for situations like this.
I'm thinking
Everybody wants ball in hand with a clear table,
7-5-2. Oh, really? The 3.
I understand starting with the 7. I don't like the 1-6 personally. I don't like the 6s in the 1's lane, but he's taking care of that right now. And I definitely don't want to make it sound like he's got big problems or something. By the way, how do we sound on the stream? Do I sound like I'm underwater? Does Sam sound like he's got a cushion over his face? If we do, I want to know. If we say dumb stuff, I can't help that. But if we sound horrible, maybe we can do something. All right. Now, again, see, this is what I'm saying. Lake got a little awkward on that 6 ball. The guy's a 704. He's going to make the green ball in the pocket. It's okay, but he got a little awkward.
So the 2 is going to be the key ball. I'm telling overshot that.
Yeah.
Or the 4? It's the 4 ball?
It doesn't really matter. I think he's, well, I guess it kind of matters. But anyway, I think he's taking 5-4-3. I think he's going to do the 3.
Yeah.
It's so easy to slide off the 3 and get down table. And he's totally not listening to me right now. Excuse me while I go tell Lake what he should do.
Yeah. I wouldn't take the 3 in the side for shape on the 8. I just don't like it.
Either does Lake, right?
I would take that 4 ball all day. Wow.
I'm glad we're sounding good. Thank you, Guy. I appreciate that. Thank you, JD.
Well.
Seriously.
That's something that bothers me is the wave off for a roll. You got to roll. You're supposed to get a roll.
I don't
it's
like.
A game
Yes.
of speed.
I don't like apologies for luck. That's funny because I'm the same way, Sam.
So are they is the opponent supposed to jump up and apologize because you got a back roll?
One of the things I noticed in pool when I first started playing is that people would get lucky and then miss the next shot because they felt guilty. And I thought, I got to find a way to not do that. And I decided I'm never going to be ashamed of luck. I'm not going to say I'm sorry. And then, 20 years later, he's on the 8 ball. It's become this thing of etiquette to say sorry for luck. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I stopped doing that when I was 16, which I know was 1986, but still, I'm not sorry. I'm thrilled if I got lucky. I might call my best friend and tell him all about it. I'm supposed to say I'm sorry. I'm tap dancing inside. Plus, it's lying too. I'm so sorry. I'm thrilled. Are you kidding me? This is for the cash.
Do you think your opponent doesn't know that you got a roll?
Right, exactly.
You're making it clear. Oh,
right,
I got a roll.
right.
I'm so sorry because I think you're dumb.
Right.
You don't know that I got to
Don't
roll.
think
I
that
need to
I'm
point it out
amazing
by
because that was
apologizing.
just luck, right? Yeah,
It could have
exactly.
started in snooker.
No, exactly.
Snooker
Sam.
has originated
Yes.
a lot of things.
Yeah, I'll buy that. Sure, of course. No, I'll take that. Sure.
But who knows?
Sam, the mounts on the chat wants you to reserve a practice table for them.
Oh,
Well, I guess it's who you know. All right, Lake breaking
it's
from side ball, second ball break, like Sam had mentioned.
Table 37 is all yours.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Christine and Dane.
Lake's frustrated about that. He's got 2 on the board though. He's doing all right, but I can understand the frustration. My God, this rack is once again it's a dream.
Rolling. They're going to start rolling. It's going to be just a second. Then
Believe it. Yeah, seriously.
Dexter has ball in hand. There's an open table. Only one minor issue with the 8 ball. It's slightly restricted, but you get rid of the 4 ball if you're going to take solids.
Right.
5's your key. You're on it.
Yep. On the chat, I still consider an acknowledgement more than an apology, and I get that. It's not like he goes over there and begs forgiveness. I get that. I do. I'm with you. And listen, it's not like anybody's kicking anybody's dog. It's somebody trying to be nice. So I mean, I can't get too upset about somebody trying to be nice. I'm just saying, I personally am not into it.
I'm not either.
But yes, it's someone being overly polite. Well, there's definitely worse things in 2022 we could say about somebody. That guy's too polite. Damn it. Okay, Mr. Never Happy. I guess he's taking the 8 in the side here, the bottom side. On the screen, it looks super close. In real life, it's not that close. It totally goes in the side pocket, the bottom side pocket.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I gotta say, the out where Dexter made the mistake, I've never seen Dexter do that before. I'm gonna tell you.
He pushed the 14 to the rail.
That was previous. Yeah, that was in the game before where it didn't work out. So I just expect him to get out is what I'm getting at. I expect Dexter to just play bang up and get out every single time.
From the chat.
No, this was a game ago. Kelly asking about Quentin Bonner on the stream, and yes, Q still plays. We'll see him now and again. I'm not sure if he's in league anymore. COVID's been a thing. But yes, I've definitely seen him, and he's playing. Yeah, Q plays good, and if I know him, he's playing golf somewhere on a big table, on a snooker table. Especially as we get older, one pocket and golf. Call our names, and then Q is famous for being really good at golf. So.
Does he still have 800 warm-up strokes before he
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a long time, but I see him, man. Yeah.
So am I talking too loud? Because he's playing exactly what I said. That
nice
makes
shot.
me happy.
Nice shot.
Heart of the pocket.
All right.
Heart of the pocket.
Listen, I'm not rooting for anybody, but I like to see good pool, so I'm really glad he got out there.
Yeah.
Both of these guys are Pacific Northwest legends as far as I'm concerned. So
I like it.
I can't root for anybody. But boy, I like seeing good pool. 2-2, race to 7.
I watched that stroke when he was on the 1 ball. He was straight on it. He just had a little bit of cheat, a little bit of inside.
Yeah.
And he just made sure to just stroke it nice.
Yeah.
And the table gave him exactly what he put into it, and he got pretty good shape on that.
Right. Once again, I want to be sure and mention this tournament is brought to you by Chinook Winds Hotel and Casino here in the beautiful Lincoln City, Oregon. You should come check it out. I don't know how, but the weather has been beautiful every single day. And now if you're from Oregon, you wouldn't say this. If you're from California or Florida, you'd say, Mike, it's rained every day. And I'd say, not for very long. And then the sun came out and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Mr. Never Happy.
That's the Northwest.
Speaking of Mr. Never Happy, it's beautiful out, right?
Pictures when it rains.
Right. Listen, right.
That way nobody moves here.
Seriously.
He made a ball.
That was a great break.
He made 2 balls.
All right, nice.
Oh, and he has a shot on solids if he wants it. It looks like he can make a stripe, too.
Right. And our 2 other premium sponsors are Littman Lights, which are lighting up all these tables in much of America billiard rooms these days. They're taking over. And Ox Billiards, like I say, the fanciest pool room I've personally ever been in.
Ox,
right? Is fancy,
nice.
Right?
Yes.
No, I keep saying
really
if you're going to take a date to play pool, that's where you can go.
I just meant the pool tape.
Oh, the Rasan, they got Chinese 8-ball, they got everything.
They have snooker tables like they're supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah. They're trying to bring snooker to the Northwest and the U.S.
And it's like basically downtown Seattle, right? I mean, it's the hippest.
Seattle.
It's the hippest. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. They're in the basement, but that doesn't matter. Once you're in there, it doesn't. You can't.
Oh, it's
tell.
beautiful. Yeah. Nobody wants to look out the window at a pool hall anyway. All right, Dexter, 10 in the side. I'm gonna and 10 in the side, then get that 13 ball maybe because I see a lot of draw here. Is he trying to break out the 13? I don't think it needs breaking out, but that looks like where he's going. Oh, he landed fortunate. Because that 14 doesn't go. The 12 is in the way, I believe. The 14 goes. The 14 goes. But still, he's on the 11, and that's going to make life a lot easier right now. And speaking of the 14 goes, probably going to set this cue ball on the 14 ball, except he's not. That would take draw, and he's not using draw. Okay. So he used the 2 ball. I would have done it differently because I want to stay high on the 14. Because I don't like that he's back cutting down with the ball in the way. I like to be dead straight. So I was thinking of doing that differently. But
the 15 looks like it's going to be going up table.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this shot. You don't want to clip the 12. He wants to jack up a little bit and pop it to get some action on that cue ball.
Really?
This is tough.
Is that a good idea?
Somebody asking if I know a guy that could get a Littman light. I do know a guy. Yeah, I'm actually sponsored by them, and I can put you in touch with him.
Do you remember when Littman lights first came in? And they had it on just the streaming tables?
Yes, I do. And everyone wanted to know what kind of cloth we had on the 2 streaming tables. What cloth? Why do they have better cloth on the streaming tables? We're like, dude, it's the same cloth, but the other lights are nowhere near as good. All right, that was a great shot by him, by the way. That was perfect. I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's the Dexter I'm used to. You know what I mean? I'm used to, like, if Dexter's at the table and it's clear and he has a pool cue in his hand with some chalk, he's done. You might as well rack him. Oh, the venture in. Kelly's mentioning the venture in on the chat. Yeah. And John Blue wants to know, is that Sam Rabito? It is Sam Rabito and Mike D. Here for Western BCA at the 25th annual 2022 championships. We'll be here again in October for 9-ball. I'm so glad to get back to every 6 months. This is my favorite tournament. I've been traveling all over America, not to talk about me, but this is my favorite tournament. This is my people. I don't know if you've heard, but it's at the coast at Chinook Winds. Every room in this town has ocean for you. All right, so he's got a little issue here. He's on the wrong side of the 15 for getting cut shape on the 12. He's going to have to put a big stroke on this and go down table and back up, or a lot of draw. I don't know. He's going to have to come with something. Jim S., thanks for Western BCA for putting the event together. What's that, Sam?
And being so close to the rail, it makes draw shots so much easier.
Right, yeah. He's going to have to really, really almost masse jack up to get the kind of draw we're talking about too, right? Because he's going to go into the rail, hit the 4, and then have to have enough speed to do something from there. Yeah, or some version of that. Yeah. I would have to say, even in your garage at 1 in the morning, you don't like the shot. You know what I mean? Even, I'm saying practicing, you know what I mean? Even when you're home, you're in your sweats, even then you don't like the shot. Much less on the stream, playing lake, for the dough. Yeah, so that's all right, man.
This is just for the hot seat. Just for the hot seat.
This is just for the hot seat, yeah.
Yeah. The finals for this is going to be is scheduled for 9:30 tonight, I believe.
Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that.
It sounds good anyway.
Yeah. Oh, now see, that's the lady we've been looking for. See her? Nobody cares, but me and Sam are going to talk. We've been trying to get picture on the big screen. The person with the remote control is finally here, which is good for me because I've been saying I can't do it. They can do it, and this is proof that I was right. And that makes me feel good about myself.
Yeah, she's just hitting the projector.
I feel warm and fuzzy. I don't even know what to tell you.
It's all around the room now.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, we like her.
Thank you so much. You're my favorite person. All right.
And
all is well with the world. Now I don't have to throw Rick Jones under the bus anymore. See what? Just say. See, it was the casino. It was the casino. Dude, thank you, bro. What's your name, man?
So I'm seeing the 4 ball is the key. 7-3. It's the 2 to the 4 that I don't think he likes, which I agree. I wouldn't like that either. Yeah, the 4 is the key ball. It's a stop shot, and you're on the 8.
Am I here? Am I here? I never know.
Yes,
yeah, I'm here. Okay.
And I think he wanted the 2 next. The 2
he wanted the 2. He didn't get there. All right, but he's all right. 8 ball is a puzzle, not a road map. People say road map. It's not. It's a road map for about 40 seconds, and then it's a new road map. Then you have a new destination. You're like, Long Island. How have I been up in Long Island? Hey, that's where you're at. Figure it out, kid. Now, is he coming around for the 2? No. Okay. He's coming over for the 2. Wow. Oh, he got dead straight. Nah, not dead straight. He's okay. All right. If you want to see a cool stroke, watch this. I don't know if he's going bottom left or top right, but one of the 2, he's about to zing this ball. All right, he's going top right. Watch the movement, watch the movement. All right, so if you watch that, if you want to learn how to play some pool, he did not go whack. He just stroked long and threw it, and he got movement on the cue ball. Rich Geiler and Dan Louie are 2 guys that can do that too. They never slam a ball, but those balls move, and that's how you maintain accuracy, too. That was really, really strong, Lake. All right, 3-2, we got a game. We got a match. Lake breaking. I think 8 ball, in a funny way, does have a magic break like 9 ball does. You can break 8 ball sometimes, and you're out, man. It's just connect the dots, So I always look at a time like this, 2-3. My God, if you're Lake, you want it to be 4-2, and you're crossing your fingers for that magic break, which I know you can't make the 8 and win anymore. But my God, Lake's level, you can make 2 balls and have 4 ducks and an 8 ball, and that counts as a magic break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, the other side it's a mess. It looks like your 2-year-old's bedroom when you're done breaking. It's just nothing. It's just awfulness. It looks like it's going to take an hour and a half to deal with it.
So these guys are
you need a cup of coffee before you can even start dealing with it. What's that?
These guys are trading racks.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah, that's a good point.
Which is, fine. It's just an observation.
All right, that's a good break. The 6 is blocking pockets for the 10. This is a hard rack to decipher a little bit. The 5's in the lane of the 1 ball, but the 1 and the 13 and the 15 are the lane of the 1, but the 1 goes in the side. 2 goes in the corner. All right, he's looking at a 12-6 combo, I think, right now.
That gets him on the 1 ball. Yeah, that breaks him out.
It breaks out the 1 ball, right? Sam's mentioned that breaks about the 1 ball, yeah.
The 12 if you're going to take stripes.
Oh, I've been in this position that Lake's in right now. You're there and you think, I think this is an easy rack, but it might not be an easy rack too. You know what I mean? You roll 3 inches, it's not an easy rack anymore. When the balls are tight like this and you don't have any room, you got no shoulder room. I know Lake is a good 9-foot player too. And boy, if you have much experience on a 9-foot, a 7-footer can feel really cramped sometimes. This is the time a 7-footer feels really cramped. You just roll 2 inches wrong, and an easy rack turns into a tough rack.
Definitely. Yeah.
What do you like here, Sam? The 2 ball?
Sorry?
You like the 2 ball here? What do you think?
No, I don't like the 2 ball. I'm not sure where the 2 ball goes. Well, it goes in the side pocket where the cue ball is now. It goes over there. I wanted to. Apparently, I wanted to lose a match last night that I was playing. I was up on my opponent 5-1, and I decided to just not get out and leave 2-3 balls on the table. You just can't do that in the Platinum. You can't do. I ended up winning the match.
You did get the match. Good for you.
But
yeah,
it's the worst thing. Yeah. You just I was developing a back content on how to not get out. Does that 2 go past the 8? Oh, it goes in the corner past the 11, opposite to the right.
I think it does. I think it goes to the bottom left-hand pocket. Oh, he's taking the 2 on the side, I bet, Sam.
Oh yeah, okay. Because that gets you right on the 3.
Okay, somebody's asking about 8 on the break. Is it a win? No, it's not a win. They took that away. Second ball break is popular, not because of making the 8 anymore, but it avoids a scratch, and the way that they do it now is the cue ball goes off the long rail and back into where the rack was for a second break on the rack, basically, for a way of sweeping through the rack again to break things up. If you watch Bustamante, Stan Tarango's got a second ball break that'll just amaze you.
Yeah.
And Corey Jewell doesn't always do a second ball break. When he does it right. All those guys are people you can YouTube and see. That's a win in APA, somebody mentioned. Nice. All right. Lake, yeah, see, this is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm talking about, that magic break. I mean, he wanted at least a makeable one, a run-outable one, and he got it. It's 4-2.
And he pronounces it MacKay?
I think MacKay. I just know he plays really good, and I'd rather not draw him.
Yeah.
Looking out on the room, it is nice to see everybody back here at the Western BCA Championships. Got a ton of people here.
Second chance is already going. It looks like Mr.
A little
Stephen
shout out,
Wigley
Legends
won his
Billiard
match.
Room, Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington, Savage Billiards Apparel, Side Pocket in Eugene, Oregon, Rose City Billiards Club, Rack and Billiards, Burgers, Billiards and Brew in Medford, Oregon. It's a tongue twister. Q Sports International, Players Sports Bar and Grill in Everett, Washington, Players Club Limited, Western BCA, Railbirds Productions, Littman Lights, CheapQs.com, and Players Sports Bar in Kennecott, Washington. Main sponsors, Chinook Winds. Premium sponsors, Littman Lights and Ox Billiards. All right. Check the box, folks. I done it. All right, Dexter on the break, and again, study this break. This is the break, man. Middle of the table. Yeah, I like it. Now, flying back to the corner is not what you're hoping for, but everything else was great.
Made a ball.
All right.
14's a bit messy. You've got stripes right there to take care of it.
Oh, just
Either the 10 or the 11 can take care of that 14 ball.
Tech from the casino has to come in and turn those on. Chuck, one of the guys.
I like stripes right here.
I did everything that needed to be done. It worked out perfectly.
You could cut the 3 ball all the way down the rail so you wouldn't have to break it out. So solids might be something. Play the 5 off of the 2. In the side pocket, where's the 2 going? You always have to watch to see where it's going. That's what he's going to play. 5 off the 2 in the side. It's going to send it down by that 12 ball, I think is what that is. Certainly don't want to tie up balls. Solids would be fun. When he makes that shot, it'll give him the 7 ball. Clusters are messy. You don't want to leave those clusters. You need to attack those balls and make sure they're open, have a little bit of space between them. Of course, on these small tables, little dinky shots are almost what you need. Just these little rolling dinky shots. There we go, right on that 7 ball. The 2 still in the clear. The 7's going to leave that 1 ball a little bit tricky. I don't think he can see the 3.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, I never play a second ball break on a 9-foot. I have a 9-foot at home. Can he see that 1 ball?
He looks like it. Yeah, he can see it. Yeah, and I agree. I wouldn't use a second ball break on a 9-footer. There's too much space going on.
Wow. Okay, now the 7's a lot.
But if I had a 9-footer, I'd be playing 1 pocket.
That three ball. So
okay.
2 to the 3 and come up for the 6 or 4.
Okay, he's not quite tree-topped. Oh, and this is going to get him to the 2 ball, Sam.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't quite hear you, but that's not because you're doing anything wrong. It has to do with my headphones and my hearing, I think. Because the stream says they can hear you fine.
Okay, good.
So I wouldn't change anything. I'm just telling you, if I say what or I'm not ignoring you, it's because I can't quite get you.
You should have a headphone knob up there. You can turn up and adjust. Yeah.
Dude, if you know when to push it, man. I'm the 2 ball in the corner pocket guy.
Your headphones. Is that those? Yeah. How's that? Is that better?
That is a little better, yeah, man.
Yeah. See?
Which one was that, bro?
It was the one that says phones. Headphones.
Oh, so my headphones were turned down, weren't they?
Well, this does both of them because
both of them.
It's a split feeder.
Oh, see, Sam just lapsed into French. Did you guys hear that when he said split feeder? That somebody told me the other day, that thing by your feet is the server. And all I could say was, I saw Tron, and in Tron, there was definitely a server, and he was not a good person, I don't think. Although not a person, but anyway, yeah, I know what a server is. They stole Tron or something. All right, stop shot on the 4 for dead shape on the 8. Gets into 3-4. That's awesome. If you believe in the commentator curse, I don't know what to tell you. My money's on Dexter here. Oh, no, I was definitely thinking dead stop shot. He was concerned if he did a dead stop shot, he would be hooked on the 9. That's what I'm gonna think. All right, sometimes you play a set and things just feel like they're not going your way. This landing like that was very unfortunate, unusual. Yeah, that's too bad.
He's okay. He's got this. That's one of my worst shots, though, is right there.
Oh my God, Sam, did I just curse him?
Well, I tried to reverse it with that. He's got this thing. And so, it should have balanced out. I think all the pressure was back on him after that.
I feel like I owe Dexter an apology. Just a sec, I'm going to go talk to him for a minute.
Yeah. I think you got to play that 14 off the 8 in the side.
Oh, I think so, too. Yeah, I agree. Tough to get a breakout on it. You try and break it out and hit the 8. You could lose.
You don't want to pull a Mikey.
Right. Mikey, oh my God. Let's not name that shot after me, please. The Mikey D. Oh, Lord. All right.
The T-shirt will just have you with your head on a table, pounding the table. That's the Mikey D. No, we're not going to do that. Lake is third ball breaking. Ivan Doty showed me a third ball break.
Really?
A bunch of draw.
Really?
Third ball. And it was because of the diamonds,
Yeah, interesting.
My draw is not the most consistent thing in the world, especially when I'm nervous.
Yeah, okay.
I don't do that. You have a great draw shot.
I like my draw. I really like draw. But I like draw, and I don't know if this will make sense. I like draw the way that a 12-year-old boy likes to hit the brakes really hard on gravel. You know what I mean? On his BMX bike. Like, I like draw like that. It's neat. It's cool. I want my mom to see me do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, Mom, look at my draw. It's neato. So, yeah, because of that, I've gotten really good at it because I extra think it's cool.
It is cool.
It is cool.
It's necessary.
I feel like I should have a leather jacket for when I do draw.
So, a stop shot.
All right, 14 off the 8 in the side.
Yeah. Where's that 8 going, though? The 9's blocking the pocket, so he's not going to scratch or make the 8 early. You still want to know where it's at.
Yeah, he sure doesn't want to slam this. Good shot.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so he's got to come up with something here. Nah, he'll probably just follow the 11. Follow the 11 straight in for the 9.
Well, you want some
Oh, you want some angle. That's right. Good job, Sam. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So he can float down.
Angle's your friend.
He may, right, seriously. I got a buddy named Pete Gates that is so good about always getting an angle. And when we play scotch, I like to get him straight on. And he doesn't even say anything, but I can tell by the, when you know somebody really well, he breathes different. And it's like, that's like, you're married. You know what I'm talking about. And I know Pete for a lot of years. Yeah. His shoulders just set a little different. And I'm like, oh, that's right. I left Pete dead straight, didn't I? Whoops. Lake does not like it. Yeah,
Vanessa likes to leave me straight on when we play scotch. That's all we play at home is scotch doubles. And she'll leave me straight. Maybe because she thinks I should practice my draw. Yeah. I should wear new tennis shoes because you can always do some different stuff.
Right, yes.
Every pair of tennis shoes should come with a cape.
With a cape?
You can always run faster. You can jump higher.
Right, exactly.
It's great.
Yep. There's a meme or something that says, Roy Watkins in the house, that says what they dislike about being an adult is that nobody tells them how fast they are when they get new shoes. What's up, Roy Watkins? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, how you?
Good.
Playing teams, eh?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
So this is the time that we tell you all about Chinook Wins, the casino that the 25th annual Western BCA event is taking place at right now. We have 700 people coming down here. This is the first time out.
Wow, really? Wow.
Well, the first time out since COVID.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, of course.
Was that not supposed to say?
You can say COVID, bro. No, I just think it's funnier to say I don't remember what happened. I was in a coma the last couple of years. It amuses
I like
me.
That. Oh, that's the other C word, coma. Okay, I get it.
Okay, the Beard Shop says, hey, Mike and Sam, that is Mike Littman from Littman Lights. Hello, Mike. Thank you very much.
Love the lights.
New Boot Goofin. Oh, Beardy, New Boot Goofin. I love that guy, man. He's got a song other than that, though, that I liked before that. It's actually better and not quite as novelty. Third ball break, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm done reading that. Any score updates on the backside? No, I'm sorry, guys. But there is, if you go to CTS On Demand, you can find all the brackets on there. I would really suggest doing that, especially if you're like for real want to know. It's Western BCA on CTS On Demand. It shows the minis. If you want to know who won the 14th mini, it's on there.
Yeah.
All right, Lake's cutting the 15 ball.
We don't have runners to go give us score updates. That would be convenient. And the 14 in the side.
There are things that make so much sense to me that I'm like, no, we don't do that. I'm sorry, I get it. I would, if this were to continue, and who knows, but just saying, if this were to continue, it'd be nice to be at the podium as opposed to not at the podium. There's a lot of information that we're literally at the opposite end of the room. And it's a little awkward. Normally, we're behind the podium when we stream places, hidden a little bit, but we can access Rick and Bonnie when we need to. For computer issues or anything else, really, honestly.
I'm betting he wanted the 11.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But I think he's hooked.
Oh, I see. Forerunners mentioned they don't live score update. Like, yeah, I get it. Give it time. He did get on the 11.
Yeah,
all right.
He was on the 11. Okay.
And again, Lake representing the Young Guns. He's sponsored by them.
You can see him right there on the shirt.
Right there on his shirt. Yes. And a shout out to Sarah B, his bestie.
I've seen other Young Guns. That must be like a bar or something, or.
And we are brought to you by Chinook Winds Hotel and Casino here in beautiful Lincoln City, Oregon. And our two premium sponsors are Lippman Lights and Ox Billiards. Lippman Lights is lighting up every billiard table in America at some point, I believe. They're taking over. And Ox is an amazing pool hall there in Seattle. Downtown Seattle, might I say. I guess you should really add that. I mean,
a representative of Rason.
Are they really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
If you're in the Northwest and you want a Rason 9-foot pool table, you contact them and they can get that for you.
I did not know that.
Or maybe it's the Seattle area. I think Mr. Lippman has them as well.
Yes, I would imagine there might be a cooperation between those two. I know that Mike Lippman and the owner of Ox Billiards are friends.
Yes.
We have the Northwest Cup there, which is a subsidiary of Lippman Lights. I don't know how to say it, but nice out.
That would make it 6, and that puts Lake MacKay on the hill.
This has been a great match. Sam, I'm so glad you sat in with me. You're really good at this, man. Yeah, it's nice to have a partner in crime.
Oh,
By the way, we literally have to go break the law now to seal this friendship. You can't be my partner unless we go do a B&E, buddy. I'm sorry, man. Call your lawyer.
Well, we're on native land, so we can probably do something and just say, hey, you can't do anything to us.
You said native land, and all of a sudden I'm afraid to say anything. I don't know. I'm going to take the wrong step here. I'll never commentate again.
So
Bingo.
If people are watching at home, this is a hot seat match for the elite division. So
that's a big one.
Whoever wins, that just means they get to relax for a while. Whoever loses, there's other monsters coming your way.
Let me run down our other sponsors in case this is, God forbid, for Dexter, the last game. Legends Billiard Room in Beaverton, Oregon. Great place, 9 foot, 7 foot, bunch of league. Ox Billiards, again, you're going to take out a date to play some pool. That's where to go. Savage Billiard Apparel. That's a homegrown Pacific Northwest company. You should really check them out. Side Pocket Billiards in Eugene. I don't know anything about them, but I bet it's a nice place. Rose City Billiards Club, I'm a member. Rack and Billiards, Burgers and Brew. The home of One Pocket, whether you know it or not. Take it from me. Nothing on the break, I don't believe.
I think he made a ball.
Did he make a ball?
But the thing that bugs me about some of these breaks is that look what the cue ball is.
Oh, right. No, he did make a ball. You're right. CSI Q Sports International, Players Sports Bar and Grill, Everett, Washington, Players Club Limited. A lot of players going on. Western BCA, I'm a member. Railbirds Production, Lippman Lights, and my personal sponsor. How nice is that? CheapQs.com. That's where I get my stuff. Players Sports Bar, Kennewick, Washington. All right.
Nice.
Check.
Look at that shot.
Nice shot, Dexter. 12 on the side. Dexter fighting to stay alive, huh?
Well, he has to. Your opponent's on the hill. You break, you make a ball. You have to win this game. Duh. And the cue ball's on the rail. Look at that shot. That is a hard shot right there.
Yeah.
You've got to. You have to make that shot to keep it going.
I just want to say on the stream chat here, there's a lake at the top of a hill. Does sound like a Led Zeppelin song. I usually ignore frivolous comments. That one's not frivolous. It's funny. All right, he's on the 13 ball here, I believe.
There's a lake on top of a hill.
It does sound like a Led Zeppelin song.
Where's my drum kit?
Right, exactly. All right, I think he's drawn back a tiny bit to get shape on the 11 ball.
A tiny bit?
Well, I think he wants to cut. Yeah, I think he wants to cut the 11 in. Maybe that wasn't a tiny bit, but, a little bit.
That is the 9 ball there.
Because the 11, the 11 takes him to the 14. The 14 takes him to the 15. The 15 takes him to the 9. I think that's what he's doing. I know that's not a very key ball run out, but I do think that's what he's doing. It's, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I guess.
Yeah. And I guess we should add to that. These guys are really very good.
Yes, they are. And it's the tight
quarters
is what the pros don't like.
Yeah.
A lot of pros don't like this because they're like, no. Give me space. I can work with space because I can make that ball.
Yes.
You get in tight quarters like this, and Stan Tarango and Glenn were. I think Stan still the top bar box player?
He's one of them. Well, he's one of them. The game's changed so much. But I think an example of what you're talking about is he got off on that 14 by just an inch or two, and it changed what he wanted to do. He did not want to be on this side of the 15. He wanted to be on the down side of the 15. Now, he's going to be okay, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't planning on doing that. He's coming back with some bottom right, it looks like, but it's hard to say. He shouldn't be going back. Okay, that's the way he should be going, so that would make more sense. All right, he ended up low, though. He needed to be high, right? Yeah. Yeah, speaking of, room and stuff and precision, he didn't get on the correct side, and now going to 3 rails to get back on the 8 is tough because there's not a lot of room. Threading the needle on a table like this is a whole different world than on a 9-foot table.
He's putting the cue ball exactly where it is right now. He wants it right back there again.
How about that? Yeah, 2 rails then, really. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I was thinking he'd go all the way around with a full 3-rail shot, but you're right. It's just 2 rails he needs to go here.
So a little bit of left then?
Yeah, right. I believe right because he wants to go down.
Oh,
so he is going 3 rails.
There we go.
Sammy should have talked to you because you were right. That was unnecessary.
Well,
he's closer, but
I thought he was going to put the cue ball exactly where he was and just take the shot on the 8.
Or right, exactly. No, honestly I like your shot better than his. And I would imagine if Dexter's watching this, he does too.
That's the first break and run.
Oh, that's first break and run. Sam's mentioned. Great shot, man. Strong. 3-6. I always wonder at times like this, and this is probably just me from growing up gambling and all sorts of other things, but do you take a break here? Who should take a break? Who shouldn't take a break here? I don't think Dexter's supposed to take a break because he just won and he wants to keep that going. He likes that Lake's a little thrown off. I think Lake, if somebody's supposed to take a break, and I'm not saying you're supposed to, but if you're going to, I think it's Lake who takes a break now and comes back and tries to get this last game. Wash it off. You heard the thing, wash it off. You go to the bathroom, wash your hands, get moving again.
Lake's fine. He broke and ran. So
right,
what?
Right, exactly.
Technically, Dexter can't take it.
So I know what side of the fence you're on.
Shot.
I know what side of the fence you're on.
He has to wait for it to be his shot.
Now I'm saying, if you're playing Bill Kress in 1982, he goes outside and has a cigarette right now and tells stories to people for 48 minutes with you sitting inside going, "Where'd Bill go?" Bill's taking a break. And he comes back and wins the set because you're frustrated. All right, did anything go on?
I've only met him a couple times.
8?
I think I would have liked to have known him more.
Bill Kress was like a lot of pool players.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, and a lot of pool players are not super well-rounded, but he certainly knew a lot about pool. Yeah.
I like stripes. How about you?
That 11 scares me. The 11-14 scares me. No, I think I got to take.
The 14.
I got to take solids because I can get on the 3 pretty easy, which will take me to the 5. Yeah, the 11 ball scares me.
The 14 goes past the 5 ball in the corner. It's clear.
Yeah. That's true. It's a good point. 14 goes.
4,
Yeah,
it's the 7, the 1, and then to the 5, 3. It's very.
And
very
you know what?
particular.
He may be going 10, 14, 11 combo and run out. But I bet you're right. The 14 goes, so there's no real reason to do that. I would imagine you're right. Yeah, see, and he's doing right what you're talking about. Getting rid of his problem balls immediately, and yeah, definitely doing it in the way you suggested.
Well, that's the only way to play is to take care of your problem balls. You have to. And if you don't get it, you have to leave 2 out balls to play with, and don't give them a damn shot to break them out.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Danya on the chat says he's well-rounded, and some call it fat. Yeah, I get it. I guess what I'm saying is I like pool players with jobs and families, honestly. Other things going on, hobbies, more than just pool. The old pool player that never has a tan in the summer, I'm not a fan of. I'm not. I grew up playing this game since I was 15.
Yeah.
Been in the pool hall all my life. The well-rounded players are the ones that last the longest and do the best. All right, 11, and bring that cue ball for the 15. He's going to land really nicely, I would imagine, dead straight, so that he can get on that 13. Oh. Little tree-topped. We'll see if he has to change his plan.
Yeah, you can certainly take the 9 now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. No, this is why I talk about it. It's not a roadmap. It's just not. It's because the destination changes every shot.
It can change for the simplest reasons. Oh, he just rolls that in. Wow.
Nice. That's strong. So okay. So hey.
So these guys are playing last pocket, right?
No. Well, they are this game, I think. Yeah, this is last pocket 8 ball. This has been a great set, you guys. Want a special shout out to Mike Littman of Littman Lights, mainly because he's on the stream right now, and I want to kiss up, and he's my sponsor. They're putting the lights all over here. This event looks better than it ever has before. Thanks for Chinook Winds for letting us have this event here. They are definitely the event sponsor.
They are so great.
And Ox Billiards, go check them out if you're in Seattle. All right, 8 in the side here for Lake.
And all those rooting for Dexter, he's not done.
He's not done.
He's not done.
Keep it up. I want to talk to you about what I've learned. Can I tell you what I've learned, Sam? I learn stuff when I do things, all right? I've learned the stream's on a delay right now. And if I stop the stream right now, my next match, people like Beardyton, who's on here a lot, he'll get on there and he'll be like, hey, man, who won the last match? And I'll be like, excuse me? We super duper streamed the last match. Okay, so Lake's racking again, so it's throwing me off because I'm like, I know the score ain't wrong. No, Dexter's putting his stuff up. It's all good. So anyway, my point is I can't end the stream until this computer shows me that Lake won the game because there's a delay.
Well, you still haven't marked it that Lake won the game.
I'll do that.
So if you do that, maybe it'll magically appear that.
We'll be able to tell when it happens. But see, they're at 2-5. They're way behind, aren't they?
Huh?
Can they possibly be that far behind? No, let's see where we're at here. Okay, but I think this is...
He's practicing this 3rd ball break. Check it out.
I got you. I'm looking.
He's going to use a little bit of bottom. Right. Ivan Doty showed me this. Of course, Ivan has a huge draw stroke. He just has a great stroke. It might be more bottom than just draw. Oh, he's showing Dexter the break.
Oh, that's nice. He's showing Dexter it.
Well, we should get a mic on them, so we're all learning what he's talking about. Yeah, he's showing Dexter the break. Oh, yeah.
He's going off the 2 into the 3, yes, sir.
Wow. And he just drew right in there. Did he make a ball? I didn't even see if he made a ball.
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll be able to tell. No, he didn't make a ball. Oh, yeah, he did. No, he didn't. Didn't make a ball. I mean, the stream only has to go from this computer to that computer. It's 2.5 feet away. How long does it take to go 2.5 feet?
That was a different thing was happening there. That's all right.
I'm just joking.
All right, I'm going to turn the mics off, but I'm letting the stream go for a minute while they do this because I know some of you guys are interested.
It's been a pleasure.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, Sam. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much, man. If you see me up here by myself, jump up, even if it's for 3 minutes, dude. It doesn't have to be a big commitment, man.
Summerfield is who people.
His family's here from Montana is the thing.
But he's still playing.
And he's in the tournament at 5 o'clock exactly. So he's doing his thing, yeah.
I have all day off. I didn't sign up for
I'll be here, man.
second chance.
All right, dude.